Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. In today's video I am unboxing more polish. I have been attempting to catch up on my backlog of boxes and bags that I have not opened over the last couple of months. And in today's video I am finally hauling my Mooncat haul from their Lunar sale that they had back in May. And I did get quite a number of polishes. So I got 14 polishes and the free magnet. Now, one of those was using my points. I think it was Cowboy, Cosmic Cowboy I used my points on, so that was good. Plus, of course, they had their sale going on. Usually that's when I buy from Mooncat, although I will say there are the periodic limited editions that I do end up grabbing, like Portrait of an Introvert, which was just dazzling. But yeah, let's go ahead and dig into the polishes that I got. The first two looks like I got some creams. Maybe what I'll do is we'll just unbox everything first and then we'll go ahead and take a peek. All right, so I got my little stack here. This is quite a lot of polish. Okay, so in no particular order, let's see. I did get some from the two collections that I did not get previously. The Emo for Life collection and then the Mermaid collection, I think. Sirens collection, whatever it was called. So the first one that I got is Drowned My Demons. This is one I was really excited about. In fact, that whole collection, I was like this close to buying the entire collection when it came out. But as I've been mentioning, I lately had just been, I don't know, it's very hard to keep track of everything, and of course budgetary wise it's impossible to keep up with every single release, so I didn't grab any of those and I just waited until they had their sale. But yeah, this is one that I really wanted. It is a beautiful blue jelly base that has that green magnetic pull, so very pretty. This is one I definitely am glad that I finally was able to grab. Just a beautiful bottle. So that one was Drown My Demons. Next up is one of the creams that I got. I've been very impressed with their formulation on their creams, and this particular one is Insomniac. It is a soft lilac purple, just beautiful. In my experience, most of the creams that I have from them are essentially one coat wonders, just fabulous, so very well formulated, and this is such a gorgeous shade. So cannot wait to wear that one as well. Although lately, as I've been mentioning in a lot of my videos lately, these colors, while I still adore them and I'm not going to be getting rid of them, lately I've been feeling much more this sort of a vibe, the darker shade. So we'll see how it goes about when I wear this one, but I know I'll be impressed by the formula of this one as well. So that one was Insomniac. And then I did get a second cream. I don't often get their creams, but like I said, when I have, I've been impressed by them. So this minty green that I got is Paradise Found. This is a gorgeous, brighter shade of like this minty Tiffany box blue green. It is gorgeous. Again, I'm sure this is going to be a one coat wonder. Just love this sort of a color range. Now this is definitely, I think, in person a little bit more of a mint than it's coming off on camera. I feel like on camera it's pulling a little bit more Tiffany box, but it is a gorgeous color nonetheless. So very happy to have that one in my collection now as well. That is Paradise Found. Next up, this is another one that I got because someone else posted in the group that they loved it. So I'm hoping I will love it too. This is Garden of Evil, and it is a green with a beautiful multichromatic shifting shimmer and hollow glitter. Look at that. So I will say I am coming into these grungier shades like with a vengeance. I recently wore the Surreal from Bee's Knees Lacquer, which I mean is kind of a similar concept of like a grungy green with a multichromatic shift. And then I also recently wore Persephone, which was a magnetic from them that also has a sort of a grungy green in it with a multichromatic magnetic pull. So yeah, this sort of a shade range has been very in my wheelhouse lately, so I'm excited about the new ones that I was able to grab, and this is one of them. So I mean, look at the colors in this. The shifts are stunning. I love the green base to this. It's murky, it's mysterious, and then you have the flashes of the glitter, and I mean, look at that purple. Wow. That is just jaw-dropping. I mean, this is probably going to have to be one of the ones that gets on my nails next, as I've also been repeatedly saying in all of the different videos, because I am filming this on the same day as many of the other videos that will have posted here in the past. I'm wanting to do like 10 different colors on my nails. We'll see how that goes. But this one might have to be one of them. This is utterly gorgeous. So very happy I ended up grabbing that. That is Garden of Evil. Okay, next up, this is another one that was on my wish list for a while, and I hadn't gotten it before, and I regretted it, so I got it this time. This is House of Hades, and this one, I think the reason why I didn't get it before is I thought, surely I must have something similar, or maybe, you know, it doesn't look that special, at least to my eyes. But I kept seeing other people post pictures of it, and it was like the polish that everyone adored from this collection. I don't remember which one it was. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll finally grab it. And it is very, very pretty. On camera, I feel like mostly you're just seeing the blue, but there is a purple base to this, which I think might be why I hadn't gotten it before, is I didn't really see the purple base. And maybe that's why. Maybe it's just very hard to capture on certain cameras in certain angles. Let's see if I can see it on the brush. Nope, that blue glow is just taking over. But behind the blue glow, you'll just have to trust me, there's purple. But yeah, that blue glow is very glowy. There you go. On the neck of the bottle, you can see the purple. There it is. But yeah, it is so jam-packed, full of that blue glow that's mainly what you're seeing on camera. Plus there are some green or aqua flakes in there. So yeah, very happy that I finally was able to grab myself a bottle of this. Yeah, that one is gorgeous. So that was House of Hades. All right, this is the one that I used my points on. This is Cosmic Cowboy, and this is a beautiful blue with iridescent flakes. And I think I must have a thing against this particular shade of blue sometimes on their website. This one just hadn't caught my attention when it was available for purchase, but since it was available for me to use my points on, I decided to go ahead and grab a bottle. And basically, I grabbed a bottle because I had seen other people's swatches of it and they loved this. They said, by the way, it's available for points, so go get it if you don't have it already. And that's what I did. And yeah, it is very, very pretty in person. I do think it's a little bit more special than just a straight up Crayola crayon blue color, so I like that. Plus you do have the iridescent flakes in there, flashing mostly pink, but I am seeing green and gold as well. So that is beautiful. Definitely glad I grabbed that with my points as well. So that was Cosmic Cowboy. Next up is another one from, I believe, the Emo for Life collection. I could totally be wrong on the collection, but it's something about emo. This one is called To All Who Ghosted Me. This was another one that had definitely caught my attention, and I think you can see why. It has that blue glow to it. So this is another variance in that sort of a moody, grungy feel, although not a green one, but still sort of that grungy base that has a blue glow or shifting colors that just has really been catching my eye lately. So very happy to have this one in my collection now. This is another one that might have to go on my nails next, but we'll see. Like I keep saying, we'll just have to see. But that is beautiful. Very happy to finally have that. That is To All Who Ghosted Me. All right, next up is one of the thermals. This one is Dark Omens. This one I thought was just really interesting because a lot of the thermals that Mooncat has been coming out with since they moved from being Live Love Polish to being Mooncat, I feel are just sort of not as exciting. But this one I thought was interesting and kind of unique. Even though it is still a cream, it's not super exciting in that factor. However, when they leave the finish up to you, what I have seen plenty of people do, and I myself have done it with the ones that I have that are creams from Fancy Gloss, is you top them in something, anything, creams, shimmers, magnetics, you name it, and all of a sudden you have this extremely interesting and unique complex polish, and you can play around with it with a bunch of different toppers. So I can appreciate that with that sort of a mindset in it, and I think this one turns to this like a deep rose, if I'm remembering. But the cold color is this sort of a gray that has a pinch of a purpling. Now, I can't quite call this chewed up grape bubblegum because this is very dark gray, but it has that same quality of the colors that I describe as chewed up grape bubblegum, where they are gray with purple, but this is like a gray with purple. So yeah, I mean, it's a gorgeous color. I really do want to try this one soon. The color of this is just very moody and mysterious. And yeah, glad I finally got this. And like I said, I'm excited to try this with a couple of different colors over it, potentially shimmers, maybe even a magnetic. We'll have to see. But that was Dark Omens. Next up, this is one that came out in their Mermaid collection or Sirens collection. This is a Most Destructive Melody, and I do believe I have already worn this. This was one of the ones I was most excited about, so I got it on my nails as soon as I got the box. In fact, I'm pretty sure I picked out 2 different colors to wear, although I'm not remembering what the other color was at this particular moment. Oh, it might have been this one. I think it was Am I Everything You Fear? We'll see that here in a second as well. But yeah, this was one that I was just super, super excited about. And I mean, I think you can see why. It is a gorgeous multichrome. Multichromes were one of the first unique finishes that I absolutely fell head over heels with from indie brands when I first discovered them. And I want to say the first one that I technically discovered was from Revlon, but that was only a duochrome. But even then, the fact that you could have a polish, one polish, shift to a different color was just mind-boggling back then. And I want to say that was like 8 years ago. But yeah, the fact that you have these amazing multichromes with so many different colors is just so endlessly entertaining. This one actually that I'm wearing from Bee's Knees, I think, and I don't remember what it is, but it will be listed down below, is one of those. It shifts so entertainingly. Like right now, you're mainly seeing this sort of a red, but in certain lights, it turns to this blue and you're seeing purple plus all of the other colors. Oh, just endlessly entertaining, like I said. But this is one of them as well that has this amazing finish. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see all of the different colors from purples to blues, greens, golds, and oranges. Very happy to finally have this. Like I said, I had been skipping out on a lot of their full collections lately, but this is one that I definitely wanted to grab from that. That is a Most Destructive Melody. Okay, this is another one. This is it from, I think, the Persephone collection or Underworld collection or something along the lines. I want to say it came out in the same collection as like House of Hades, but this is Pomegranate Seeds. This is another one. For some reason, I had talked myself out of it. And you guys, I mean, it's a purple. Why would I not have gotten this? I'm pretty sure in this instance, it was because I thought I have got to have something similar, right? I'm a purple fan. I would have something like this, but I kept seeing it and kept seeing pictures. And I'm like, you know what? I better just grab it, because if I don't grab it on this sale, what if it gets discontinued and I can never grab it? So I did go ahead and grab it this time, and it is absolutely stunning. So eventually I might have to do some comparisons in my collection, but for now I'm just happy to have it. It is a beautiful, rich, dark purple. Then it has those iridescent flakes. There's also like a blue glow that you can see very nicely on camera. Yeah, that is stunning. I mean, look at those flakes. All the different rainbows. So glad to finally have Pomegranate Seeds in my collection as well. All right, next up is Am I Everything You Fear? This is another from the Sirens collection or Mermaid. I'm going to flub that up this whole video, but yeah, this is another one that I definitely wanted to get from that collection. And again, I think you can see why. It is just beautiful and shifty and dark and moody. It has this inky teal base, and then you have that gorgeous shifting multichromatic shimmer on top plus hollow glitter. Just beautiful. Love all the different colors, and of course, as I have said in a number of videos, the more complex it polishes, the more it gives my eye to be entertained by, and this is just jaw-dropping. So another I'm super happy to finally have in my collection, that is Am I Everything You Fear? This is another one that was on my radar for quite some time, and I'm glad to finally have it. This one is called Love Bomb. So this one is the one that I was talking about in my Bee's Knees lacquer haul, and I'm going to do a bottle shot comparison of the one I was talking about here in just a moment. But this one is this gorgeous, like gray leaning taupey brown base. In fact, it might be a little bit lighter than I was remembering. And then it has this beautiful purple shifting glow and a scattering of hollow glitter. So there's some of that purple glow. You can see some of the shifts at the edges of the bottle. There's a bit of orange that pops up. And then in my Bee's Knees haul, I mentioned that I was hesitant to get this one, which was Earth Sunderer, which I thought might be too similar to it. But look at this, you guys. I don't think they're very similar. I mean, of course, on camera, you're like, yeah, sure. They're exactly the same. But I want to say Earth Sunderer from Bee's Knees Lacquer is darker. And it has more shifts. Now, you're seeing probably that beautiful purple flash, which was the reason why I was hesitant first to get Earth Sunderer, because I thought that would be too similar, but I'm seeing different shifts in person. Now, both do have it, but like I said, I'm pretty sure Love Bomb is lighter. Why not? We'll go ahead and swatch them just because I am curious. Actually, their bases are very different. So this is only one coat, but look at that. Bee's Knees Lacquer Earth Sunder is on the left. Love Bomb from Mooncat's on the right. Very different bases, which is very strange. I would have thought from the bottle that this one would have been Mooncat, that it seemed to have the lighter base, but it seems to have more of that purpley base, which I really didn't see when I looked at it on the brush. Yeah, I think I was associating a lot of that purple glow to the glow and not the base, but it seems to be in both. All right, so there it is in 2 coats. Again, Bee's Knees Lacquers on the left with Earth Sunderer, Love Bomb from Mooncats on the right. And yeah, I totally misspoke about the dark factor because so far Love Bomb's actually the darker of the two. But I still don't think they're dupes. They are a little bit close, but not nearly as close as I was worried about when I was considering getting Earth Sunderer. So yeah, very happy that I got both. I would say they're both basically a 2-coater. They should be fine for like shorter nails especially. Although I would say for the Bee's Knees Lacquer, it's potentially a 3-coater. See how you can kind of see my backlighting coming through? So depending on your nail length and application for that one, you might need a 3rd coat, but both have just gorgeous shifts to them. All right, so that last one from Mooncat was Love Bomb. All right, just 2 more. The next one is another from the Emo for Life collection, another that I was super excited to get. It is a light green holo called Full Scream Ahead. This was one of those colors, I mean, oh my gosh, that green, you guys, wow! That's why this was on my wish list, you guys. I mean, yes, it's a holo, but it has that additional glow component that just smacks right across the face. Then you've got the holo behind it. So this is one that I was really excited to get. Like I said, very happy to finally have it in my collection. That glow is just jaw-dropping. That is like electric. So very pretty combination. I do have a ton of silver holos and just holos in general, but I did feel that this stood out enough because of that impact of that glow to make it stand out in my collection. So we'll see how that goes, but so far I'm very impressed with that glow. That is amazing. So that was Full Scream Ahead. And then the last one that I got is another from the Sirens collection. And this one is a magnetic. This is Ghost Ship. And this is one that definitely caught my eye. We're going to use our free magnet to pull the silver up into the magnetic line. Yeah, this is one that definitely caught my attention. I mean, you can see that sort of a pink along the edges there. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you have the hollow glitters, that silver magnetic pull. This is one that I think would look gorgeous with the velvet effect. That pink though, holy moly. Yeah, this is very interesting because on camera, it's pulling very blue. In person, it's much more purple. So I can't quite tell if there is an additional shimmer that's catching the light or if that's just a shift in the polish, but it is beautiful. This is another one I'm definitely very happy to have in my collection now. So that last one from the haul, from the sale from Mooncat was Ghost Ship. All right, so there we have it. That was my pretty big haul from Mooncat from their Lunar sale. Let me know which ones were your favorites down below. I honestly do not know if I could pick, but as always, I will go over if any of these were regret purchases, if I feel like I could talk myself out of them today. And no, none of them are regrets. I think we're continuing on with the pretty good run that I've been having of not having any regret purchases, which is fantastic. I think each and every one of these, even the 2 basic creams and the pretty simplistic thermal, are just beautiful colors. And at the end of the day, that is what I love, is colors, especially the interesting nuanced ones, just really speak to my eyes and my brain, and they entertain me. Now, maybe not as much as the complex polishes that have the flakies and the shimmer and the multichrome and all of that stuff, but still, if they are an interesting color, it still entertains me and I like it. So I don't think any of these fall into the regret category, so 2 thumbs up on a pretty big haul from Mooncat. Yeah, let me know which ones were your favorites down below, or if I missed any from some of these collections. I have been sort of eyeing their Powder Puff Girls collection, at least for a couple of polishes, but I don't know if I'm getting any. Are you? Let me know down below. As always though, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had a good time checking out some more beautiful polish. If you're new, definitely think about hitting that little subscribe button down below. And definitely, even if you're not new, if you're subscribed but you haven't already, I would definitely hit that little bell notification down below. That way you're notified when I post videos. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. Hopefully the rest of your day goes well, and I will see you in that next one.